just a quick video because I haven't had a chance to go near the camera or plug in the microphone and all that. So, me talking to the camera. I don't like talking to the camera. I don't like talking to the computer. Some people are brilliant at it. They'll talk all day long, and I don't, unless I've got a subject or something. Oh, come here. No. So we're talking about it, the Maxine. No, there's loads of people out there talking about it, and I have to put aside any feelings of guilt that I could have been more out the gate this time last year, like in March, February. But I have to say I was compromised. I'd already been compromised with my near-death experience in the previous autumn, with regards the local cell tower and the next door neighbour's booster, which thankfully, touch wood, they have stopped for months and months because I think they upgraded their broadband. But every night I used to be blasted by that, and then I rectified the situation with the local doodah because I put up the Y Shield curtains and I got shungite in. But there we go. I was out the gate in 2009, and it's very surreal. It's very archetypal. Yeah, I'm afraid to put any words to it. Really. I really am, even though I've studied it for years. But people need to be very careful, and they're not. And so be it. People have made their choices. And it's tragic. I've cried my eyes out about it. I don't know where it's going to lead. It shouldn't have got to this stage at all. And yeah, that's it. I'm not going to say any more. It's just bloody awful. Since January. And it was bloody awful last year too, because the game plan, which has been worked out a long time ago, this worldwide game plan, very clever, but by very stupid people. And then it's not just people involved, is it? So who in their right mind would sign up to take something willingly that has been sold to them as something which it isn't, which is actually experimental, and fucks with what God gave you at a DNA level. So, it's just massive crimes against humanity. But they're not going to win. At the end of the day, I don't know where this is going to lead. I really don't want to go live through a zombie apocalypse. I'm sure some people would be delighted with that. I'm not looking forward to it if that's the case. Thanks very much. Goodbye. But spark of life. Yeah, people are not just giving their power away. And you could say it's free will, it's free choice, but it's not really when they've been lied to. Completely lied to. And you think, oh, well, maybe, they could have, done their own research. No. Not if they've been fucked with in their minds via frequencies. No. There's no free will there. So, don't know where it's going to end. But it'll be a happy ending eventually, but it's going to be... What was was my story? I had a story about Woodies. Well, this to do with money. Cash is king. You use it or lose it. And I was in Woodies. It was my third time I've been in. What did I forget? I got something. Anyway, I was in. And I don't do that. No, absolutely not. And I normally use cash, but I didn't have cash on me. So I said to the nice lady, meanwhile, on the tannoy, I'll call it the tannoy, there's this repetitive reminder that we're all in it together, which I just completely ignore. You know, and people might look at me and wonder, just like, I'm like, oh, you know, just act dumb. So anyway, I was buying whatever I was buying, and I said to the lady, I said, oh, I normally use cash. And she said, oh, well, everybody is using their cards. So I went outside and I just said to myself out loud, I said, Ireland is fucked. Really. If you're that paranoid, you see, individuals taking individual choices. So they're using, oh, I'll use the card because of the Rona, you know, or else they're now going on to they're using their phones to pay. And they'd really want to look up credit scoring in China and the reality of it, because that's where they're going with it. So I came out of Woodies and I said, Ireland is fucked. Because people have got this fear around touching coins, touching notes, and using their cards thinking they're doing the right thing. So they won't, you know. Use your cash. Cash is king. Use it or lose it. Plus everything else.